Hola, I'm Juan. This is
And I'm G.
And this is another edition of Ask Juan and G on Love Works. So today's question: I just turned 27, and I feel as though the door is gradually closing in terms of finding my soulmate. I have never been in a relationship for more than a month, and I'm still a virgin.
Oh.
I have a best friend that truly loves and cares for me and would do anything for me. He has tried to build something more than a friendship with me on numerous occasions, but I honestly don't see him as anything more than a friend. I've tried dating sites, social networking, putting myself out there more. Nothing seems to give. Any advice? Shoot.
um, we get this question a lot, like, where do I meet people?
Blackpeoplemeet.com.
What is that Christian site that they have?
Christian Mingles.
It's not even Christian Mingles. It's Christianswingers.com they got out too. But no advertising for them.
Right.
So we get this question often, where do I meet somebody? How do I find the love of my life? You mentioned that, you've been doing the online dating and putting yourself out there. I'm not sure really what that means, but we recently just wrote an article called "Holla at Me" that it pretty much addresses this question. But oftentimes we see people out in public, at the store, at the club, at a party, or wherever it may be, and we don't take the opportunity to holla at them. So I ask, are you doing that? If you see somebody out that you like, that you might be able to have some sort of eye contact with, that might be interested in you, because, us gays like to stare up and down and not speak sometimes. So I ask you, are you doing that? Are you trying to meet people when you're out in public beyond the online scene? Another thing that I noticed in your question was that you bring up your best friend a lot, and I'm wondering why. It almost sounds like you're at a point where you're not meeting anyone and your best friend is interested. And even though you don't feel that way about him, but because you can't meet anybody else, you thinking you're entertaining that now. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the purpose of bringing up your best friend, bringing your best friend is, and how much of a best friend is he if he's continuously coming on to you. I don't get that. He's not much of a best friend. He sounds like a friend that's waiting for you to give him some or give him the time of day. I mean, he can be a friend, granted. We should all be friends with our lovers, but strictly best friend is not going to come on to you, especially if you already told him, like, look, I'm not feeling you like that. Why is he continuously coming on to you?
My thing is this. You are 27. Okay, life doesn't end at 28. Okay, so your door is not closing on you finding your soulmate. Like,
it is if you think it is and say it is, though.
I was just about to go there. Like, you have to change that outlook. You have to just live life and love yourself and be happy being single. Stop thinking about the door closing, because it will then eventually close, and you're going to always be in this negative space where you're not even going to be able to receive someone who's attracted to you trying to build something more, because you're too busy worried about your life ending at 28 or your love life. So that's number one. Get that out of your head. Number two, like G said, are you putting yourself out there? Are you taking the initiative? And number three, I would say bump all that and just stop trying. Stop trying to meet people and meeting people online and doing all of this, and let it come to you. Yeah. I guarantee, like, if you find the space to just love who you are, understand that 27, 28, 29, 30, hell, 40, it's never too late to meet the love of your life. So all these time restrictions is doing nothing but holding you back.
Putting unnecessary pressure. Spend your energy in doing, is finding love. I'm sure it's not the only thing you want to do with your life. So spend energy doing other things you want to do with your life. You're going to meet people on whatever you do. And who knows when you're going to find that person. I didn't find Juan until I was 31. God forbid if I felt like my life was closing at 27.
I was 27.
So, no, you weren't. You were 26.
Same thing.
Not the same thing. So I hope that helps you.
Yes, and that's all we have to say about that.
Thank you for asking Juan and G.